Okay. Hey, YouTube. Sorry. I need to stretch. I've been sitting here for a couple of hours now. I've been updating this game. I realized I haven't updated it in a while. So, here, here I'm gonna show you what I've been up to. Since I haven't been updating this in a while, I literally haven't even touched the game. I just open it up every once in a while and I make a few changes here and there, but because I've been in school this whole time, since the last update, I haven't done anything. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been out of school, and I've gone a little bit of progress. So here is what. Oh, hold on. I gotta make this bigger. It's way too small. Let's scale it to 400. That's a good number. All right, then save. Save executable. There you go. Loading. There you go. Okay. Here's the game, guys. Oh shit, it's actually working. It's so amazing. So as you can see, there's gonna be a gateway now from one town to another. You might see some differences here. So here in the map, you see on the left side there's nothing, and on the right side there's nothing. So that's just my fault. I mapped this whole thing wrong. And fuck it. I mean, I'll fix it later, eventually. Ah, oh, damn it! I gotta bleep that out. Oh, okay. I'll try not to curse anymore. So here you go. Here's a new guy that you've never seen before. Be careful out there. Make sure you have a good Pokemon as an ally. Do I have a good Pokemon? I don't remember. I don't have inventory. By the way, this is what I've been working on. Inventory. Then Pokemon. Oh, I do have a good Pokemon. Look at this guy. Ghost level 1. Damn. I know people that would kill for that. Alright, well, see? This is what I mean. Oh, wait. Actually, it's not so bad. There's still nothing there. Okay, I'm too harsh on myself. Oh, sweet! Pokemon battle. Jesus. Wild Peachy appeared. What's the big deal? I'll kill it anyway. I don't care. Curse. Too scared to move. That's right. Respect. Oh, shoot. It's gone. What happens to it? As of now, nothing really. I'm planning on getting the Pokédex to work more like a track system where you can, every time you kill a wild Pokemon, there is, the Pokédex marks it down. So if you haven't killed a Pidgey yet, and I just killed one, the Pokédex will mark it down. You know how in the regular games you kind of actually have to catch a Pokemon and then you get it recorded. Here, all you have to do is kill one because I am not about programming the whole catching system. That is a pain in the ass, and that is not what this game is about. So as of now, it does nothing. Okay, but who is this? This wasn't in Route 1. Blue. Not he has that thing. He is unstoppable. You didn't hear me, right? Rats. So that is Blue, the second rival. So you guys, of course, know Green, aka Blue in America, aka Gary. He's a regular rival. He has that spiky hair shit. So this one is the female character. She comes out in Pokemon Adventures, and well, I mean, you'll see her later on. She's basically the character that's going to show you everything about this game because there is no narrative, there's no story. So I I'm planning to use her to explain things in the game that might not necessarily be obvious to anyone that plays this for the first time. So okay, and anyone that is wondering, this is not a hack. I programmed this from the ground up. This, it looks like a hack. It sure as hell acts like one, but it's not. It's hard to make this. It's taking me so long. That's why like the updates are so rare because I have to do everything by myself. So okay, let's talk to this guy. Hi, I work at a Pokemon. Oh, you guys have heard this before, I'm sure. Visit us in Viridian City. I know. I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Red Deceive Potion. That's my name? I thought I changed it to Reed. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. This is what I've been working on. That is literally all I've been working on. The stupid inventory. But I got it to work, so it's not a big deal. Here's the ledges. The ledges took me a long time too. They look kind of glitchy still, but they work. Here's the grass. You guys saw me. The grass still doesn't affect the people correctly. You see, if I walk away, you can't really see the grass there, but if I take a step forward, then you see the grass. Because the way the grass works is, if my character's standing directly in the grid, which is a 16 by 16 pixel grid, then you will see the grass on top of the player. But if he's not there, like the games, you don't see it. This actually happens in game. If you travel from one block to another vertically, you don't see the patch as you're moving. So this guy is not programmed to do anything with the grass, but what happens is every single time I step on this, a whole line of grass draws in my y-axis, so it draws for this guy too. But I haven't figured out a way to do it for them, for the player and for this guy yet. Because if I do it for this guy, it will start to lag. Because there's two vertical lines, and like this game isn't that powerful. It looks simple, but it actually takes up a lot of RAM. So I haven't figured that out. And then like this shit happens. Like this, there's a whole line of grass, and then like there's grass on top of this guy. Like, I can't figure it out. Okay, so I'm walking upwards. Let's try the ledge again. That's fun. Okay, let's go up. Oh, look at that. There's another building. So same thing. This is only limitation of the game engine. I am only doing this because of that. It's not because I just want to make buildings everywhere. It's actually more of a pain in the ass. So this makes it easy for me to work with. Are your Pokemon hurt? No? Huh. Usually trainers have Pokemon exhausted by now. So, I mean, the script for these guys, I'm just coming up with on the spot. That's just to mention, like, hey, you know what? You have a Pokemon named Ghost. That thing doesn't get hit by anything. You are a lucky bastard. That's basically all it is. So here's the water. I made that work. The flowers, actually, they work. Like, all these little things you think that are just kind of come with the game have to be made. That's why this is taking me so damn long. And then that guy has text, but you can't get through it because of this. And I don't have cut. This guy has text. Those Pokeballs are your waste. You have Pokemon. It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Ugh, most useless. I mean, some of this are literally just translations. Like, I just got this from the game itself. Here, my next step is to add the old man here, so you can't get past. Although, I'm not sure. Oh, see? There's lag already. What the fuck? I'm not really sure why there's lag. Why is there lag? What's going on? Alright, let's close this guy up. Why else could there be lag? Maybe YouTube, this, this. Let's close down Chrome altogether. I wonder why there's so much lag. I mean, this thing's lagging like crazy now. Oh man, what is up with this lag? Alright, I gotta test this on Windows. I don't know if any one of you have noticed, but I'm actually working on a game making engine tool that is not Linux native. This only runs on Windows, but I got it to work under Linux with Wine. So this it's at a whole other level of complexion. Like there's actually supposed to be music playing. There's no music playing right now. Okay, let's see. I think it might be the actual room itself. Yeah, see? There you go. Speed up. This is why I'm separating each map with the building, because if a map gets too big, see, there's a lag again. It gets really laggy, and I'm wondering why. I think there's a memory leak somewhere, but for the love of anything that is good, I don't know where it's from. But this might work normally under Windows. I'm not too sure yet. Okay, what else have I been working on? I think that's it. The inventory takes the longest time, and just because I couldn't figure it out. I'm gonna close this now. So let's see. Where's the inventory? Scripts, draw, pack animation. This is what I've been working on. I just added this. It's very simple now, but you should see the first version I made years ago. It was so fucking complicated, and I don't know. Like it took me. I remember it took me months to figure out. This I figured out in like a couple of weeks. So this works better. It's simpler. It's faster, and it took me a couple of weeks, but I got it done. So here, where's the old one? This is also the one of the joys of working with this for years is that I've been working on it for years. So like I started this 2011 actually, so 4 years ago. And when I first started making this, I knew how much work it was gonna be, and I knew how long it was gonna take me. I mean, I had a more of a less idea how long it was gonna take me, and I knew that there was some stuff I was gonna be stuck on, and the inventory was the thing that I was gonna be stuck on the most. And here's the old one. I mean, it has more or less the same lines of codes, but it's a hell of a lot more complicated. There's more variables that don't need to be there. There is this for any programmers, the case switch and case makes my game run really slow, so I had to eliminate that. Uh, there's a lot of crap that I just don't know why I did. Yeah, see, there's like so many variables. Like party go to. Who the fuck cares? Pack select two. I mean, horrible variable name. So there you go. There's that. Um, I've added more actual inventory though. So there's more items now. HMs, Helix, Dome. So some of these you're still gonna be able to collect. I don't know. I haven't decided yet whether you can use these guys. I mean, you probably will have to just so you can complete the Pokédex. Helix and Doom, yeah, you probably have to too. I'll let people collect both of them. Max Revive. All these are pretty much useless except the repels. But I hate going through the scripts because then I remember how much work I have left. Damn it. The battle's the biggest thing. I'm not gonna show you guys that. Okay, so the next step. What is the next step? Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if this doesn't slow down again, because it sure slowed down for me. Loading, please wait. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. See, it seems to be. Yeah, I think my laptop's just overheating. I'm glad because that means there's no memory leak. Okay, so as of right now, I have no inventory. So that was the problem. I couldn't figure this out. No, go back. Okay, yeah, my laptop is definitely overheating. Okay, hi, I work at a Pokemart. Blah blah blah. I will not visit you because I do not care. Here you go. Sweet, I received the potion. Okay, here's the tricky part. Got it done. Sweet. Go back. It's so laggy, it's not even responding to my B button. Okay, and then let's try it again. So what happens is I didn't add the switch. So this gets turned off. So this guy's gonna keep giving me infinite potions as long as I keep talking to him. And of course I'm gonna fix that, but this is only proof of concept to see if my script actually worked, and it does. So here, I have two potions now. You don't understand how long this took me to figure out. Because if if I just tell this guy through programming, hey, give me another potion, there's like 3 or 4 different scripts that run to make sure this potion gets put in your inventory. So there's a script that says, okay, you have 10 slots, put it in one slot that's empty. But if you already have one, put it in that certain slot. So that means if I already have a potion, that's gonna add it to this spot. Because my earlier script added one potion and then it checked if there was an empty spot, and it wasn't because there was already a potion there. So in the second slot, it put another potion. So that, I mean, it's fixed now, but when I first figured it out, or when I first was trying to figure it out, it took me forever. Okay, and then of course the Pokemon that don't even need potions. This guy is actually usable. I think you guys already figured that one out. I have a demo floating around with Charmander, and you can use them. There's nothing wrong with them. But the only thing that I haven't done, and I hate, I hate that this is so crucial to the game, but it takes me so long to figure out, is leveling up. And this is why I'm probably not going to add every single Pokemon, because if I do, I have to make sure all of them level up, and I have to make sure all of them know their own moves. That means that there's more animations to work with. Here, if I just have Charmander running around, he's not going to get a turn. Look, he's getting killed by a level 3 Pidgey. No one's going to send him out for the Elite Four, so if you have a Charmander, and that's all you have, you're going to keep using Ghost, which is what I want. This is what this game is. It's Ghost. It's not Charmander, it's not Pokemon Red, where you can catch everything and use every single Pokemon. It's Ghost. So here, yeah, see, the animations are all crappy. I made those too. They take forever. This one, yep, that took forever too. Because you don't even know why it takes forever. You're just hearing me. So what I have to do, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. So what I have to do is go to Gale, and okay. So this is a screenshot, a normal screenshot of the emulator. So okay, so what does the screenshot do? So what I need to do to make sure everything looks good is that I have to get a grid. This game runs at 8 bits. I mean 8 pixel wide width and height boxes. So as you can see, and that's how most Game Boy Color games run. As you can see, this is the same exact tile over here, over here, over here, over here. This one is exactly the same as this one. This one just runs across, so that's what happens. And this is a 60 by 144. So in order to get everything exact, I have to figure out the coordinates of everything. So like you see here, If I put my cursor there, there's going to be coordinates at the bottom of the screen that say 80 and 56. I have to use those coordinates in my game over here. So draw pack animation. Okay, inventory, draw. Okay, draw fixed border. That is 36 and 16. What is that? Oh, that is. Oh yeah. Hold on. So those coordinates are wrong. Interesting. No, they can't be wrong. It has to be over here. Menu animation. Find pack first. Oh, guess it is. Oh no. What happens is dx and dy. Those are the coordinates. And okay, I don't even remember when I made this. I don't remember what those coordinates mean. Dx, dy, draw x. I don't even know where those coordinates come from. But the point is, it works because I've been working on this for a while, and I don't know which script leads to what. And this is what makes this is the frustrating part because I go to school and I don't touch this for like 6 months, and I come back to it and I try to remember scripts that I worked on maybe years ago, maybe last week, maybe months ago, and sometimes I remember, but most of the time I'm just like, what? How did I do that? And that's the frustrating part. So if I didn't have school or work, I could be working on this and I could have finished this already. There's a huge explain-a-thon. Okay, how long is this? I feel like people don't want to hear me bitch for however long this has been going. I don't know how long this has been going. Alright. I'm drawing a blank. I didn't really prepare anything. Like, I didn't prepare a script. I just got the game running. You guys saw what I've been working on. It's been hectic, but at the same time, it's nice to see the results, to see how my game has been slowly evolving, very slowly evolving, but it's been evolving. So, um, this is also what's been taking up most of my time is doing the maps. Most of these are done. They just have no events. So, like for example, these are all the indoor buildings of Cerulean, and there's the building that gets speed up. Here's the gym, so that's there. The one I actually finished, I think, was yeah, Pewter. So that's this is the next destination. There's no links to go to the next map here because I just haven't even touched it. So here everything works. If you walked into this town, all the collisions work. Doors don't work, so not everything's finished. The ledges work. The signs work. They sure as hell have text on them. Um, here's the what are they called? The, the pathways. Here's the pathways. So these are the buildings that lead from one map to another. Here's the indoor Superior City. I haven't finished everything yet. Oh, that's what I need to work on, the Pokemon Center. Like I said, you'll be able to heal your level 5 Charmander, but that's about it. This is why it's not a priority. It's just kind of sitting there. Route 1, you guys already saw it. It works. It's right there. Here's the guy. Oh, this is one thing I'm proud of. Creation code. This is what it runs off. I actually made my own little programming language inside my game. So this programming language I'm using here is called GML, Game Maker Language. It's the language of this program I'm using, and it's a lot like C++ and Java. It's a lot like it, but it's a very simple version of it. So it's not exactly the same, but it's similar enough. PHP. I also think it's a lot like PHP. So here in script string, this is something I made up in the sense of like this is just a huge string of text, but the game only recognizes it because I made it recognize it. So over here on scripts, text box, object script, okay, phrase. So what happens is there's a script that says, okay, int text box, and it turns it into a number. So face hero 1999993, and then over here is what happens is step. So each of these have an action. So higher background, like there's some simple stuff that it's just almost shouldn't have its own name, but the only reason I have it made like this is because this is literally all the same object. And I'm only saying this because there might be some people that actually work on Game Maker and still use it to this day. So I'm explaining how it works. This is only one object. I don't have a lot of objects here. NPC is it's all run by one object. That means I can put another NPC like here. That means I can easily add just one over here and oops, I didn't mean to lock it. Unlocked. And then here's here's this. Oops. I copy and paste the code. I can change the script, so I'm gonna change it to something I don't even know. So this is gonna be completely random. 34. Give item. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, actually, let's make it give me whatever item 19 is. I have no idea. Um, I'm pretty sure this is. Oh, this is the name. This is the number for the ID of the sprite set. So I'm gonna change this to 8. I don't know what an 8 is. Let's see. This is gonna be a completely random NPC, but it's gonna be an NPC. So I did that just by adding a few, just adding one object, changing a few variables around, and now suddenly, ugh, shut up. So Clash of Clans is bothering me. That's also why I haven't been playing, working on this a lot. I play a lot of Smash Brothers. I recently got into Clash of Clans, so it's hard, man. It's hard to work on a game when you have good games going on. Alright, run. I don't care. I don't care about a Pidgey right now. Okay, go up. It's lagging. Oh, look, it's Professor Oak. I didn't know that was Professor Oak, and I don't know what he's gonna tell me. Red is playing this now. Okay, see, this is what I mean. I just did that just by adding an. See, like if I talk to him, he'll move. Like it's already preset. Everything's done already. Like the basic. Look, see, he's turning around by himself, and I'm pretty sure like this guy, he's supposed to be walking around too. See, he fucking moves. I'm proud of this game, and at the same time, I hate it because it's so hard to do. But the results are so rewarding. This looks like a hack. It looks like a Game Boy Color game, like exactly like Pokemon Red. But because it's custom made, it's homebrew, you can change this to whatever you want. I can change these sprites to look like the Game Boy Advance sprites, and suddenly you have a Game Boy Advance looking game. You can change all these tiles and make them look like the 3DS games. Well, that's pushing it, but uh, like if you have the patience to go through my game and change all these sprites, you can make your own Pokemon game, and it will not be that hard. And that was my initial goal for my engine. It wasn't to make Curse Black. It wasn't to make Lost Silver. It was to make a custom build Pokemon engine where you can make your own game. And of course, it turned into Curse Black just by popular demand. So yeah, all this works regardless of what images you use. Here, this is why I have so many non-playable characters that I could just easily add, because all I have to do is type in the text, add in the sprites, and the good thing about these older games is that a lot of these sprites get reused. Like this guy is gonna pop around all over the world, all over the Kanto area. So I don't have to keep drawing him. I don't have to keep adding new sprites. I just have to, like you saw me do, add in an object, change a few numbers around, and suddenly I have a new character. This guy doesn't work yet. Ah, can't even step on him. So that is the amusing part of this. It's so beautiful. So much lag. There's so much. It's incredible. But a lot of these maps are done. Up into Pewter City, you can walk anywhere, and I mean it. Like you can go inside this building over here. You need all gym badges to get through the guard. Okay, I knew that. Again, that's custom text right there. Over here, oh, another beautiful thing. Each route has its own encounter rate. So here, unless I messed it up somehow, there should be another Pokemon, Nidoran or yep, there it is. Okay, I didn't get to that yet. So that is where is it? Inventory encounter database. So I'm pretty sure I only have that's just testing. This is Route 1. You already know Pidgey, but that's all that comes out. Here, this number represents the level it's gonna come out in. Route 22. That is, I think that's the route below Pallet Town, and it has its own Pokemon there. Pallet Town. It has. See, you don't have to add this. This is only for precaution, but you can have encounter rates in towns, just like the games. If you ever ROM hacked any of the games, you can add a grass tile, walk over it, and then you have an encounter. Um, so this actually works a lot like the original Red and Blue. And get this, I only made it a priority to have it work like that, so you can kind of do the signal glitch on my game too. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Like you'll be able to talk to the old man, and then fly to Cinnabar Island, and um, there's like a line. Oh, here I'll show you. I have the map over here. What am I thinking? Sea routes. Okay, so this one's huge. I don't know how it's gonna work. You'll be able to go over here and surf along this, and you'll be able to encounter different Pokemon and Missigno too. Just like battle graphics. No, not that. Needs to be organized. I know that. Front. Edit sprite. Like this. This is Missigno. Yep, the sprite's in there. There's no need for it to be in there. This is the trainer, the blue trainer. Here's the rest of the Pokemon. There's Ghost. There's Ghost. All 151 first Pokemon. Um, Here is a couple that I'm considering just leaving on here. Well, Mew, Pokemon that wasn't planned. Um, this guy, I can't show this guy anymore. Like he's not gonna be officially in the game because a couple years ago I had this guy in the video, and then the artist that made this said I couldn't use him, and I'm like, okay, I won't use him. But look at that, it looks so sick. It looks like it came out in red and blue, but obviously it didn't. Um, this guy too. I think this guy let me do it, or he hasn't complained, something like that. But I didn't draw these, and I really should find the guys, but I have no idea of tracking them down. There's Gary, or Blue, or Green, whatever you want to call him. There's the guy from Moss Silver. You'll be able to fight him. Bug Catcher. So this is where all the trainers kick in. Cyndaquil. A guy from I haven't played Pokemon seriously since Generation 3. So all the Generation I think it's Generation 5. I don't know who this guy is. I used to know his name. I don't know anymore. So yeah. There's the game also does this cool little thing where like in the original, your sprites were really small, but my game enlarges them, so you don't have to like missing them. This girl, Ghost, they're like pixels big, but they get enlarged, just like the original. Okay, so at this point, I'm just showing off all the work I've done. I mean, I'm proud of this game, proud and hate it. Like I said, it's a lot of work, but it's nice to say, hey, you know what? I did this. Like, I did this whole thing by myself. I could use help, but my pride says, no, dude, you gotta finish it by yourself. But I realized that after years of working on this and thinking of all the people that wanted this years ago and they're not gonna get it because I'm impatient and I'm thinking of just doing it on my own, that I really should get more help. I just don't know who to ask. I don't know if there's enough subscribers here that are programmers that are going to be able to help me out. There's some simple stuff that I can have people work on, like the maps. This has no collision events, so all you have to do is just do this, boop, boop, boop. Oh, it's an accident. Add the text. So for example, here I'll show you. On the data, return text string. So this is where all the text is stored for everything. So it all runs by one script. So when held, the trainer tips, weaken Pokemon. I think that's in Viridian City. So what I have to do is go through every single line of text in the original game, and then just copy it word by word and type it out, following this syntax. So this is a new text box right here. So what happens is every single time a player interacts with an object, they have to call a script that has a number, and this script returns the number as a text. So here, if I ever were to talk to the lady in the Pokemon Center that can link you to another game, then she would say this: "Welcome to the Cable Club," and that's one line of text. So here, that's one text, and then here it's repeated at feed text boxes line 2, because once this line of text is over, the the script refreshes and this starts a new line of text. There's some of these that once you talk to a certain person like Oak, raise your young Pokemon. There's a lot of this pound sign, hashtag, whatever you want to call it. This adds a new line, but as you know, in the original game, there's only two lines, one and two. So if you keep adding this, that means that this gets drawn, this first line gets drawn, and then this second line gets drawn. But when a third line comes along, this second line gets destroyed. This one gets raised up, and then this one is drawn, where this one used to be. And it sounds complicated. If you see the game, you'll see like, oh, that's what he's talking about, and that's what I mean. Like, you have to know how the script works in order to help me with this, and that's this part I struggle with, because since I made this and not a lot of people know how to use GameMaker, then it's hard for me to ask for help. It's not like I'm asking for help in more common programming languages. This is pretty rare. Like I found this when I was in 8th grade. I'm 22 now. It's hard to say, hey, look at this game making tool that I'm using. It might be outdated. In fact, it actually is. I'm using 8. The current version is called the Studio. It doesn't even have a version anymore. But I'm using 8 because that's what I know how to use. That's what I've been using all these years, and it's activated. You have to buy this software, and I don't have the money to do that. So save it. I'm gonna leave Professor Oak in Route 1 just for giggles. I'm gonna close that up. And there you have it, guys. I don't know how long this video is. I don't blame you if you already stopped TLDR to a video. I don't blame you at all. But I am gonna upload this and show you guys on Friday. On Friday, I'm gonna upload a new video and I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on. I already have a set schedule on how much I'm gonna be working on this game this week. It's a couple of hours a day. It's not too bad. I got, yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I was supposed to work on it a lot, but I think most of that I used to. Most of this time I used just so I could clean the room. The room looks like a mess. So, alright, YouTube. Alright, guys, so that's it. I'll check up with you guys on Friday. I will be answering comments. I apologize, and now that I'm giving you guys a verbal podcast instead of one that I type out, because years ago I was way too timid to talk to you guys. Now I don't really care. I realize that not everyone in the world is gonna view this. It's only gonna be people that are gonna be dedicated to this game. So I don't care if you guys think I sound weird or anything, or I'm boring. You're watching this because you want to watch it, so whatever. So my point is, anyone that is seeing this and has been supporting me in the past before by doing artwork, posting comments on my channel, sending me messages, sending me emails. I still have emails from years ago that you guys think that I never answered and I just threw away, but I actually kept them. There's some from Lost Silver. Um, a lot. These are all different people that just messaged me about it, like, hey, I like your game, or and there's so many, dude, and most of these I didn't respond to, because some of them are stupid, like requests that I have no reason to fulfill. But some of these are touching. Um, you private message. Where is it? Uh, oh, see, got a lot of foreigners here, and I don't want to read this because it's hard to understand. But there's Lost Silver. I think I have more for Cursed Black. Huh? Guess not. I think I just lump it in with Lost Silver. Yeah, see, Cursed Black, but it's a Lost Silver folder. So I have a lot of people messaging me. I also have a lot of comments here. You guys should see YouTube. YouTube. No. Comment on. Never mind. I don't know how to show you guys. But anyone that has messaged me or commented on videos and has gotten offended that I haven't replied, it's because I am overwhelmed. You see this little thing? I use Calendar a lot, but I don't go to YouTube a lot, or I don't go to checking my comments a lot. So whenever I'm on Calendar and I see this thing, there is a daily notification of someone still commenting on my video or still sharing it, and I'm just like, whoa, I can't answer daily. Like, I work and I have school, and I've already mentioned this, but because of this, I'm not always on the computer. And when I am, I'm playing games, or I'm like talking to people I know in real life. So it's hard to address every comment, and it's hard after a while. Um, it was hard for me to do it, so I just eventually stopped. So it's not like I want to ignore you guys, but there's just so many. I'm one person. I'm already short on time. So you see this. This is me in free time. I still have work, but a couple of weeks ago, there's no way I could have done anything. Like, I have work and I have school. So I apologize right now. I'm sorry. You can try to comment on this channel, on this video, and I will do my best to reply to you. I noticed that because I don't reply to everyone, I've lost subscribers. I've lost people that want to answer, like reply, and I understand that, but I will do my best. I will answer you as I can, and it helps to leave a comment that I can actually answer, not just something that says cool or awesome. Small support, even if you say thank you for working on this. I'll reply to that too. But again, peace out, guys. I've been here too long. I gotta go and clean my rats.